Packers taking on the Minnesota Vikings. Have come and gone. It's off to week 3, and we're underway on EA Sports. And a signal there for the fair catch, so this opening drive will begin at the 25-yard line. The drive will start with an option going left. And an early how do you do right there as they're going to bury him in the backfield. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down. Coleman, the man in motion left. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Third play here, this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5. They'll send a receiver in motion left. On 3rd down, here's Jones. And some space here. And he's going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. Oh, the motion comes too late, and this is going to be a delay. Just a little too lackadaisical, Charles, and they didn't get up and snap the ball in time. Delay of game.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if he understood where the clock was located. In different stadiums, it's in different places. You have to check that in pregame and make sure you're aware so you don't run into penalties like these.
Switching things up, they'll throw it now with Jordan Love. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. All the way down.
I'm just looking like
5-yard line. That one good for 37 yards.
We spent a lot of time talking about what's going on the field. How about off the field with the evaluation? And they spent
I'm like, I seen the play action.
got to get a rookie in here who has big playability, and that's exactly what we're seeing here early in his career.
Drafted him in the spring. Here he is early in the fall making an impact. Now a first down carry by Jones. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers.
Damn.
Aaron Jones. He has career touchdown number 78, tying in with both Eddie George and Frank Gifford on the all-time list. And the Packers get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Carlson's extra point up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. So now Carlson, after the touchdown, called on to send this one away. Kene Nwangwu now out of his end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. First play's a run with Nwangu. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. They'll go right back to Nwangu, and he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. The Vikings at 0-2 here to begin the season. And listen, they made their share of mistakes in these first 2 games, CD, but talking with them in the days leading up to this one, doesn't seem like they've lost any confidence.
I would agree with that, and what they told us was that they weren't planning on making any drastic changes. They didn't see the need to shake things up. They were going to continue to plow ahead. They felt they had the right guys on the team and in the locker room. But they do have to start winning some games.
Now on first down, it's Purdy. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. On first down, they'll run with Nwangu. And he's going to be stopped at about the 37. So from the 37, here's second down and 3. Now a give, running left is Nwangu. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 40 there. 7 yards there and a first down. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
Here's Purdy on first and 10. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. He was trying to find Justin Jefferson there, and that'll bring up second down. You look at this Packers defense. They put together a strong effort last week in the win over the Bears, CD.
Have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw. They ended up getting 4 sacks in the game, stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire time, made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield.
And that's what they told us this week, that pressure on the QB is key. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Well, this defense for the Packers, very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
Shotgun now with Purdy. He'll buy some time right. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Julian Blackmon. And the Packers are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
That's a beautiful read there by the safety. It's zone coverage, so he's just going to sit back and watch. He knows he can't get beat deep because he has the end line to protect him. So he can react to everything in front of him, and he makes a great break on the football and comes down with the interception.
And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Now they're making a real first-quarter statement with a run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old-school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them, they've got to like what they're seeing from this unit so far. Right now, they've decided to, as you've said, establish the run game, and they've been successful doing it.
The Packers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Ready?
In motion left goes Watson. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Well, you know they had a third down play on standby just in case, but he says no need with that carry. Runs like that will continually earn him more work in this and future contests.
On the set.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. In motion left goes Watson.
Ready.
Love, they go play action now. He has it complete to Christian Watson. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. And the play goes for 19 yards. Gives him a new set of downs.
Down. Yellow.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
Cut, cut.
On first down, Sheldon. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
Go pink. Yellow. Go. Hey, green. Set. Go.
On 2nd down now, Sheldon. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Ball red. Set.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
One thing you have to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
Matt LaFleur, some confidence in his offense. His guys going here on 4th down.
Ready.
They'll run it with Jones. And, boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And the Vikings defense is going to get the football back. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
They'll send the tight end in motion left. A 2nd down throw for Purdy. Eluding the pressure right. They'll get this to Nwangu. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. Now a 3rd and 6. And he'll send the tight end in motion left. Play action. Now Purdy out to his left. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. A 3rd down, he tried to stay in bounds, did all he could. He caught it, but was led a little bit too far.
Yeah, and that's always difficult, isn't it? Because you know half of your body is trying to stay behind while the other half is reaching out, trying to catch the football. The top half worked. It was the bottom half that was in question.
On 4th down, here's Purdy. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And this is dropped. Oh, my goodness. There was no one around him, but he took his eye off it, and it falls incomplete. So they give it up just on their side of midfield. And, yeah, I mean, a surprising decision there to go for that.
Must have a lot of confidence in his defense. Must feel like, hey, we're in great shape here because our defense can hold them because they're really outside of field goal range now, all right, the opposite team. So if you hold them here, you haven't given up any points. You may give up a punt and you're pinned down a little bit, but must have thought it was an okay spot to go for it and decided to be aggressive.
Meanwhile, this one knocked down in the backfield. It's incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Ready, set.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Gun ready.
In motion left goes Watson.
Ready.
On 2nd down, Sheldon. And he's going to be met at about the 43. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. Throwing, Love. And that's going to be incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
On now is the Packers punter, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Nearly a huge return, as it is still a very good one. 24 yards. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense came through, was able to hold them without any points.
I would agree with you, partner. A little bit of a lucky break indeed, but you know what they'd say to us? No luck, just pure skill. We rose to the challenge, and we didn't permit a score. That's how we roll.
Well, I'm kind of curious, Charles, if they might temper their aggressiveness now offensively if they get in that 4th down spot again.
Yeah, one would think so. But maybe because they held them, they might go for it again.
The Cunningham's throw pulled in by. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
Ready. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready.
On 1st and 10, Cunningham. Packer pressure, and down he goes. The Vikings in the hurry up. They're hustling up to the line. On 2nd down, here's Cunningham. Steps away. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a first.
The sack on 1st down took him out of a traditional running play and put him in a passing situation, but didn't stop him from running anyway, did it?
No, I was surprised when he took off. I thought, oh, he's got some space. He might pick up 5, 6, 7 yards. He goes all the way and picks up the first. And they'll run here with Jefferson. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. 1st down now, but that clock rolling.
60 Vikings. 60 Vikings.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30.
Panther 11. Panther 11.
Out of the gun here, it's Cunningham. Complete, Jefferson to target. And he is going to lose yardage here. Now they got to get to the line quickly.
70 Lions, 19 Lions. Mustang 19. Go.
Here's Cunningham. And he's got his man on the out route. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. A gain of 8 there on the play. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Now a run with Jefferson. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. A new set of downs after a strong pickup of 16 yards.
After that run for a 1st down, I don't know the confidence can be much higher for an offense. They're doing exactly what they want to do on this drive.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
79 Broncos. 19 tight. 19 tight. 65 cat. 65 cat. Warriors 70.
Off play action. It's Cunningham. And it's caught in the end zone for the Viking touchdown by Justin Jefferson. Great effort there in the final seconds of the 1st half. And the Vikings have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Extra point try good by Gano. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So the late touchdown ties things as they will kick this one away in the final stages of the half. And we'll still have time for one play before the half as this will be fair caught and brought out to the 25.
Ready up.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they'll have time for one play. That's it. 3 seconds to go before intermission. A running play there, going to get 11 as they get a quick 1st down. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. Set and ready to go for the 2nd half. 1 touchdown apiece. 7-7 our score. Nuangu now from his end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the 1st half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Ready.
A play fake. Now Cunningham. Rolling to his right. Oh, he's got him in wide open, complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
When you get into the second half of a tie ball game, you start realizing that every play takes on a bigger significance, and this is pretty significant right here. This is where you start putting the pressure on that secondary, and that's a job well done there.
So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. Give left side here for Nwangu. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Last play went for over 30 yards. This one not quite as big, but still over 20. Got to give a nod of appreciation to some of those guys up front over on that left side. Several key blocks sprung here.
No appreciation for the guys from the backside that didn't allow any leakage and anybody could run him down from the backside.
They're at the kids' table.
Okay, so front side guys good,
Yeah.
backside guys,
Meh.
that's what you're supposed to do?
I've had better.
Okay, either way, worked out quite well, didn't it? A nice sizable gain.
Back to Nwangu again on 1st down. And this time they were ready for him as they stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
at the Packers
7 Pirates,
23-yard
7
line.
Pirates. 18 Rattlers, 18 Rattlers.
Here's Cunningham from the gun. Out route to Jefferson, and he's got it. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. A field goal would get him the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down.
18 Pioneer. 70 Timberwolves. Go.
Cunningham to throw. They'll roll him out right. To the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be 4th down.
Now, that's going to be a tough one to explain when they get together and watch the game film, isn't it? I mean, they had the right call, had the out route. He's got to know where the 1st down sticks are, yet he steps out of bounds that close. Not their best play.
60. Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready, ready?
On 4th down, Cunningham steps away to his left. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 of the 12. 4 yards there as they let him out of the pocket, and he got enough for the 1st. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. Now Cunningham. A quick throw, but incomplete.
But plain and simple, that's the 2nd time today that he's dropped a pass.
And that one, I think, maybe even a little easier than the earlier one that he dropped. Surprising.
Was this game announced as a night game prior to, and maybe his rhythm is just off? He's got thrown off. He's got to wake up, enjoy the sunshine, and go play.
Glad to have you with us from Minneapolis. 3rd quarter here, 2nd and 10. Straight ahead, here's Nwangu. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Call that a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the third.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Hey, smash Broncos. Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready.
Cunningham sliding out of the pocket. There's Hutchinson in the end zone. Touchdown, Vikings. A great play there. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Vikings have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Gano the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
You're exactly right about that part, Larry. I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays, that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. They'll try the left side. Sheldon. Down the left sideline. And he will step out of bounds here inside the 30. 72 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Great run, and you know, some people question, do you take a running back as high as they took him? That helps to answer it right there.
You hear that all the time, don't you? Don't get a running back that high. You can get the same production later on in the draft. But I've always been of the opinion, when you have a guy as talented as this one, you better go get him and put him to work.
He has a chance to be elite. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Aaron Jones with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Packers have a chance to tie the ball game here in the final minute of the 3rd. Carlson's extra point up and good. And we are tied at 14. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. Nwangu now from his end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And these two teams have traded touchdowns so far with their first possessions here in the 3rd quarter, so we're right back to where we started at intermission.
Yeah, how about that? Tied at the half, tied after the first 2 drives of the 3rd quarter, 1 for each. That tells me that someone's defense has got to step up and make a big play and try and change the momentum of this game.
Now Cunningham. And unable to connect on the long pass. He actually brings it in, but he was out of bounds, incomplete. Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Now a give running right, Nwangu. And not much here as he'll get it to the 11, maybe the 12-yard line. And they only get a yard back there. They'll they'll be left with a 3rd down and long.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
19 Lions. Go Street.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. This offense on 3rd down today, 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and forever.
Check. Come 19. Go.
Cunningham looking to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. And they're going to speed things up here.
19 tight. 65 catch. Bronco 80. Warrior 70. Ready.
On 1st down, it's Cunningham. This one caught. It's the tight end, Hawkinson. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory.
And partner, in a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars. And he came through with a nice catch right there.
Up the middle, Nwangu. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Big Lions.
On the give is Nwangu. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
I know they've got to be careful not to go to the well too often, but it's a fine line, isn't it? Because sometimes if you've got success, you want to just keep pounding away.
But no success there. They rallied quickly on the defensive end.
18 Rattler. Ready.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 22-yard line. Handoff here to Nwangu. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
To throw on 2nd down, Cunningham. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Back to throw. Cunningham. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Here now, 2nd and goal. On the run is Nwangu. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. His 3rd rushing touchdown on the year, his 5th overall. And the Vikings answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. Well, they move the ball down the field through the air, Charles, and then finally they get the running game involved, and it works to perfection. Touchdown.
And, partner, I kept waiting for that running game to come into play and actually saved it until the very end. Touchdown goes on the stat sheet, but you and I both know, and he knows as well, his teammates airing it out made this a successful drive.
But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Now Love. Coleman has it here right side. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. They'll come up now on 2nd down.
Opposite. Green. Blue. Go. Hut.
Up the middle they go. Sheldon. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the 2nd level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the 2nd level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
Yes, down by a touchdown. They needed a big play here quickly, and they got one. And now, plenty of time. No need to panic, but you do need to move quickly.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Now a give right side. Sheldon. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the 4th. Second down, 8 yards to go.
Yellow. Blue. Ready.
Love looking to throw it. That's to the sideline and incomplete. 3rd and long coming up. Defensively, you pressure the quarterback or drape all over the passing lane.
Yes, that's exactly what you do. It's both because they're not mutually exclusive. They may have been at one time in football, but not anymore. You want to have that pressure. If you have a big-time pass rusher, send him after the quarterback, and then make sure you blanket the field.
Let's go.
The sound reverberating here in the dome. This is 3rd down.
Go pink.
Now a handoff up the middle. Sheldon, and they're going to get him down well short of the 1st as he can only get this to about the 19. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down.
Yellow. Go. Field. Black. Hey. Green. Blue. Black. Ready.
Love. Incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for such little time remaining, and the Vikings defense is going to get the football back. Victory formation time for the Vikings as they'll take a knee here. So the final seconds have ticked away in this Minnesota victory, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that fourth quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the fourth quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominant.
And we walked away with the win, y'all.